So alt season is here. Altcoins are ripping. We're seeing AI, we're seeing gaming, we're seeing dinosaur coins going to the upside. And all you're thinking right now is, Paul, this is great, massive profits, but when will this end? When will this end? When should we take profits? What are your views? And why are you wearing those sunglasses? Pixelated sunglasses. And I'm going to answer that and all your questions in this video. So make sure you pay attention, because this may be the most important video you watch in 2024, beginning 2025. And we're starting right now.
Hey guys, I'm Britta Fans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Britta Fans.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. And today we're going to be talking about when to take profits when I see this top coming in, temporary top before a drop, because we will get a drop. And how can we strategize to make the most profits with the least losses with probable events or probable outcomes as we're going up? And let's start with the elephant in the room, and I'm not talking about my weight. Let's start with these glasses. Why am I wearing these glasses? Simple, because I made some amazing calls.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
But seriously, the reason is I have a nasty eye infection and I'm pretty conscious about it. But because I know my haters will say,
oh my god, you're wearing your sunglasses in all this video.
I'm gonna take them off and you're gonna have to bear with the hideousness. So here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3.
How you at? Damn!
Actually, it's not that bad. It's getting better.
Put your glasses back on.
It was a lot worse. So right now we are in alt season. We actually called this perfectly. I mean, we were calling mini alt seasons all of last year. And last time we said that this one will more than likely extend into a full-blown alt season. And that's what we're seeing right now. We also called AI early, and we said for this alt season to get into gaming. When everybody else was focusing on AI, which we were before them in AI, we actually said to focus with gaming and AI for this alt season, as well as American-made narrative coins. And may I add, we're one of the only channels telling you to get into old school coins, or what some call dinosaur coins.
Yeah.
So if you were in position, if you were listening to the Crypto Factor, if you were in the private group, if you were just subscribed to the channel, subscribe down below, it's free, then you would have front-run almost everybody out there. So if you're not subscribed at this point, I don't know what you're doing. But everything comes to an end, and this alt season is going to come to an end. So what are my views? What are the scenarios I'm seeing? And how am I going to strategize around this to get the best possible outcome? Because it's impossible to know exactly. I mean, we can look at probabilities, but it's impossible to know exactly. So the best bet is to look at most probable scenarios and then find a strategy that will kind of fit all of them so we can benefit. And because we are still early, we can actually do this. It's very simple. We want to correspond our TA to a major event because it usually just plays out around that time. And right now, we're going to look at the major event of Trump taking office. I'm not going to bore you with all the technicals or doing TA here and everything like that. I just want to get straight to the point and keep it simple. And look, we're going to get a dump. We're inevitably going to get a dump where Bitcoin will either dump down and altcoins get obliterated, or we're going to have a continuation. Those are the two scenarios, obviously, up or down. And look, the chances are we're gonna have a dump before Trump takes office. Something's gonna happen, something's gonna come up, and we're gonna have a dump. This would make sense because after we have a bullish narrative, everything's gonna keep on going up, and Trump winning or Trump taking office will give us second wind, so to speak. So I believe that we're gonna have a dump before Trump takes office. This could be end of 2024 or beginning 2025. There needs to be a flush out. Now, of course, there is a chance that this doesn't happen and Trump does take office and things continue. And if that happens, things will get amplified. If that itself does not turn into a sell the news event, meaning there's a dump around when he actually takes office, then this will just boost everything up. Everything will keep flying, but then you're gonna have a crazy crash, a huge crash that's going to look like you're getting into a bear market, which it probably won't be, but we'll talk about that later on. So these are the three scenarios, obviously. Dump before Trump, which I believe is going to happen. Trump becomes a sell the news event, meaning the markets will dump and then go up slowly after that. Or second wind, huge upside, but then a faster downside. So what do you need to do to protect yourself? And you're lucky because there is a way to benefit from all three scenarios, and it's actually quite simple. What you want to be doing, or at least what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start taking profits towards the end of December, about 20, 25, 29, whatever, around that region there, depending on the charts. Maybe I start earlier, but I'm going to start taking profits into Bitcoin, meaning I will be taking profits from altcoins into Bitcoin. Why am I going to do that? It's very simple. If we get a dump, Bitcoin will more than likely or inevitably dump less than altcoins. Meaning you can actually use Bitcoin to buy the altcoins, meaning you can use Bitcoin and the profits you put into Bitcoin to buy those altcoins. Now remember, you don't want to take profits like 100% profits. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying if you made a 3 or 4x, take a couple of x's, put it in Bitcoin. You make another 2x, take a couple of x's, put it in Bitcoin. Or let me translate that for you. Let's say you put $1,000 and you now have $5,000. Take out your initial investment of $1,000, take another $1,000, let $3,000 ride. They become $5,000 again, take out another $1,000, and so on. 10, 20% of profits. Does that make sense? Into Bitcoin. Bitcoin dumps, altcoins dump more, use Bitcoin to buy alts, everything starts going up, altcoins outperform Bitcoin later. You get the drill. Now, let's say we don't get a dump. Let's say Bitcoin and crypto keeps going up. Well, in that case, you still have your altcoins bags because you just took profit, you didn't exit the market, and you also have Bitcoin. So now your altcoins are going up, your Bitcoin's going up, and depending on what's going up more, because maybe Bitcoin just starts sucking liquidity out like it sometimes does, but depending on which one rallies first or goes up more, if Bitcoin continues to run, you can just hold the Bitcoin, and if altcoins run more, you can look for lagging plays with your Bitcoin. But that is the best case scenario because you're protecting yourself with Bitcoin, profits in Bitcoin, you're still exposed to crypto, and you're still exposed to altcoins, but you're also ready to take advantage of that dump. And if the markets don't come back, because it's the top of the bull market, which I don't think it is at this point, although there is a theory around that, we do have a thesis around that, but even if that happens, at least you're holding more Bitcoin, so you're ready for the next bull market, so to speak, because Bitcoin will inevitably come back. Does that make sense? Now, keep in mind that if it does keep on going up, you still need to start taking profits, but this time you want to start taking profits into USDT because inevitably we're going to have a dump a couple of months after, maybe in the summer. We may even have 2 dumps by then, so you need to protect yourself and be able to buy lower. I hope this makes sense. I know this is all coming out. Please do me a favor. Before this video ends, go back, rewatch this video, make some notes. Does that make sense? Make sure you have like a little board or piece of paper or a file or something where you have this written out so you can stay focused, because I'm telling you right now, whether it goes down, whether it goes up, you're gonna be full of emotions. This emotion you're having now, this FOMO you're having now with alt season, it's not gonna be nothing compared to what's to come when this actually plays out. And believe me, when the dump happens, people are gonna start looking for what news will cause this dump. Will it be war? Will it be a black swan event? Will it be something? It doesn't matter. It's going to happen. People always look for the reasons after something happens. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. Nothing goes up in a straight line. And there are such things as overbought, overevaluations, and euphoria. It's just like that. So believe me, do not become the person everyone's going to be dumping on. Right now, retail is coming in. That's why you're seeing a lot of these old coins pump for no apparent reason. Retail is coming in. They're buying whatever's on the top of Robinhood or whatever's on the top of eToro, whatever's easy for them. I have friends who are like, hey, Paul, I want to buy some crypto. What can I buy on eToro? What can I buy on this platform, that platform? I only have these options.
I don't know what DeFi is. What do you mean gaming? There's IMX. Is that enough?
There's Avalanche. And yes, it's good. but it's not great. And if you want to know how to build the perfect crypto portfolio for 2025 so you can be ahead of the herd, then make sure you watch this video right here. Seriously, you do not want to miss this video. Check it out, and I'll see you in the next one.